Hello, everyone, and welcome to this morning's session of Waking Up to Grace. Today, we have a very special dear friend of mine who is a secretary here at the church, or administrative assistant. We want to be politically correct. And her name is Judy Hips, and she is going to be reading her devotion, which is about gardening. So we're going to go ahead and let Judy go ahead and read her devotion.
Good morning, everyone. Today's devotion is entitled Roots, and it is taken from Colossians chapter 2, verse 7. Keep your roots in Him, build your lives on Him, and become stronger in your faith. And the devotion begins. There it is, sticking up like a stealthy intruder right in the middle of your garden bed. You walk over and bend down to pull up the errant oak seedling that has sprouted in the middle of your tomatoes. But much to your surprise, the short seedling seems to have hidden strength. So you wedge the weight of your body against the tree's resistance, and slowly you feel its root system give way. With the sound of a garment being torn, the roots break and release their grip in the ground, with long tendrils of underground anchorage slipping to the surface. Once fully uprooted, the small seedling looks several feet in length. How could so much be happening underground with so little to show up top, you wonder? It's funny how the small things can have that kind of impact in our lives. A little negative comment here, a white lie there, can suddenly take root in our souls. Left unchecked, bitterness and apathy spread out with tenacious tendrils, burrowing deeper into our hearts and minds, choking out the love and life once dominated. On the surface, others may see only a small discontent, but inside, anger has taken hold with a vice-like grip. To uproot it requires the full weight of your entire person, leaning in the opposite direction with reliance upon God's great mercy. But once it's removed, the seeds of God's love and forgiveness are freed to grow and bear the kind of fruit you want to see in your life. This morning, ask God to uproot any bitterness, complacency, or dishonesty lurking in your soul. Ask Him to plant in their place a harvest of love, joy, and peace. Today's closing verse is, may your roots go down deep into the soil of God's marvelous love. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 17.
Thank you, Judy. You know, we need to extend everyone some grace. There are times that people have bad days, and they're not taking it out on you. They're just taking their frustrations out on whoever may be there. So if there is someone who has offended you, or someone who has said something to you in such a way that it really hurts your feelings, ask them about it. And you might find out it had nothing to do with you at all. So be forgiven, be tolerant. Remember, you are God's child and you are loved. And we thank Judy for actually reading this devotion for us today, because we all need to be reminded that we are all equally loved in God's eyes. Have a blessed day.